Party season, and you may be celebrating with your friends, your family, and maybe even coworkers or your boss. So what's the correct etiquette at your office holiday party? Well, our national etiquette expert and founder of the Charleston School of Protocol, Cindy Grosso, is here to tell us. Cindy, welcome back.
Thank you.
So you get invited to your office holiday party. First of all, do you have to go?
Yes, you do have to go. Some people love to go and some people not so much, but you need to go. You need to be part of the team.
Okay, and we talked about this before with other holiday gatherings, but when is the right time to get there?
For a drop-in, if it's a holiday drop-in, a lot of people will do drop-ins. Those are fine. That's why it's a drop-in, so you're kind of any time in there. But if it's a dinner event or a party at a certain time, once again, depending on the size, but about 15 minutes is fashionably late.
Okay,
so.
What should you bring to your office holiday party?
Yes, sometimes people will do like a drawing. They'll have like a Secret Santa kind of drawing that you kind of know. But I definitely would always bring a gift for the host.
Okay.
So again, totally fine to bring flowers, but again, if you're doing that in a bouquet, some type of wine or sparkling, totally acceptable, or a box of candy, or even a plant could even be okay. If these, you don't know if they drink or don't drink, or so that's kind of also okay.
Should you be drinking at an office holiday party?
Yeah. So the alcohol for office for business is no more than 2.
Okay.
So you really want to be careful with that and sort of nurse it. And I want to say, as part of that, don't be the last to leave, because that's when things happen later on. But at least stay for a drop-in at least 30 minutes, possibly to an hour. That's fine. But you may have other events that you have to go to that evening. That's totally fine and totally acceptable. If it's a party where it's not really a drop-in but a party, then you go and you enjoy. But just don't be the last to leave.
And these are people that you work with. So should you keep that conversation to just work talk, or should you bring in that personal talk? What's your opinion on that?
Right. I would definitely try to make it more personal, although you will hear work conversations at that, because sometimes that might be the only thing they have in common, because they don't really know each other. And this is a great opportunity to get to know your internal customers. You have internal and external, but these are your internal. These are the people that work with you. It's a great time to maybe get to know them a little bit better.
Yeah, and it's kind of networking too, right?
It is. You're always networking.
Yeah.
And they may have an interest outside of work that maybe you didn't realize that you also have an interest in, that you could be helping them and teaching them some things, or having them join in something outside of work.
Yeah.
It really is a great time to get to know people. I always say when you're working with people, people do business with people they like. And again, you have internal and external customers. But in order to get to like you, they have to get to know you. And so I think it's a good idea to get to a little bit more personal with people.
Yeah, let's talk about attire really quick. Should you still be thinking about, that work-appropriate dress when you're going to an office holiday party, or what are you thinking with that?
Yes. Well, sometimes when you have an office party, you'll be at work all day, and then you'll have the party that evening. So there is always a way that you can, even wear, and it's not party attire totally. We had that when we would talk about, we used to do dress down Fridays, and then they did party evening Fridays where people would come in what they were going to do after work, and that wasn't always appropriate either. But you totally can have, for a female, a pretty black dress, we call the little black dress, and maybe have a jacket over it during the day, and then in the evening you can take that off. But I do think it's a little bit more festive, but if it is coming from work, it may be a little bit more work attire. But you do need to set the dress code for that.
Definitely.
That dress code gives an idea of the entire evening, how that entire evening will go. It's not just about the dress, it's about how that whole evening will. Dress code is a good indicator of what that event's going to look like.
Awesome. So we know how to act and we know how to dress. I always need to know the details on what am I supposed to wear, so that's perfect tips.
And always remember to do the thank you.
Oh, yes.
So important.
So important.
It really is. In this season of gratitude, it's very important that we are thankful for so many things. And when somebody does a lot of work and hosts an event, you really need to at least write a note.
Oh, yeah.
So
definitely. Cindy, thank you so much, as always.
Absolutely. Thank you.